Hello everyone and welcome to another toy box video. Today I'm showing you Naboo's Podrace celebration. This toy box featured number 2 in the pod racing challenge of Disney Infinity 3.0. So here we are in the lobby, which is a recreation of the palace of the Queen of Naboo. Like the seat over here where she sits and reunites with people. We also have Jar Jar Binks running around here, and a pretty simple lobby but still based on Naboo. We talk with Padme.
In honor of Anakin's victory in Tatooine, we celebrate the annual pod race celebration. To begin, select your pod using one of the pressure plates. Then, step in the pod racer to begin.
Pretty simple instructions. The gameplay concept is very simple. We're just gonna select our pod. We can use the Anakin's pod racer, or we can use the Boba's pod racer, whichever you like most. In this case, since I'm playing as Anakin, it makes more sense to use the Anakin one. And now we begin our challenge. This is also a leaderboard challenge for best time. And we race Boba and someone else with Anakin's pod racer. So one of the great things that I really wanted to do in the toy box in Disney Infinity was recreate Naboo. We really don't have a lot of pieces or anything related to Naboo, so I decided to tackle creating Naboo. Here right now we're underwater, what would be the city of the Gungans area, with the little creatures around in the place. We now head back into the forest, and now we're in the city of Naboo, all the palaces, and big palace in the middle, and you go inside of it, which would be Teeth Palace, I believe it's called. And then we head outside here on the port, and we're here on the greenery area. I don't know if you noticed, but there's like big statues throwing the grass in the movie, so I made it look like that in a bit. And yeah, basically it's a very simple race in terms of design, but I made it simple because I know the pod racer itself can be very tricky to handle. So I try not to make it too complex. And there was also the fact that you're competing with two other pod racers that are controlled with a path. And that's when things got a bit complicated, because it's something very hard to do in order to track down all their laps. But if you fall behind and they cross the 5 or 6 laps, I believe, they will win the race over you. That doesn't mean you lose. You can still get a good score on the leaderboard. But usually if the other pod racers won before you, then it means that you need to do a little bit better. Some of the advantages you can use of the pod racer. Whoa, here I had a tough curve there. But yeah, one of the advantages of the pod racer, but also needs to be done carefully, like I'm totally not doing right now, is using the boost that the pod racer can do. And right now I keep totally not using it well. But see, now Boba has passed us, so now you can see that he's on first place. Originally you could see what lap were they on in the scoreboard on the top. Unfortunately, due to a new recent patch, that is no longer possible. But they can still win, and you'll get a text saying that they won and beat you instead. You just don't have a way to keep track of it in the end. And here we won, certainly. Now let's look at those leaderboard scores. Unfortunately, some people cheated somehow the leaderboard and got 000 score. So they kind of broke the leaderboard, but you know, just look at the more legit scores and compare them to that. But yeah, this toy box was a lot of logic involved, trying to make sure all those pod racers would work. I had to re-edit it multiple times to make sure those pod racers could move along the track nicely. And I always wanted to design Naboo on the toy box, so I'm happy with that too. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed this toy box, let me know in the comments below. See you next time.